Hey YouTube, it's Erin and I am the Handbag Housewife and I'm back again with another video. Today's video, I'm going to do an unbagging. So here's my thoughts. I am going to show you what I got for Mother's Day before my kids even give me the Mother's Day present. And the reason I'm going to do that is because it might be the perfect Mother's Day present for you as well. And these bags are on sale, and I did my whole Marc Jacobs video yesterday and I completely left these out, which I did for a reason. It's because I already had one. And that video was about what I'm going to use my $139 credit towards. So I've had this bag for a while. It went on sale a long time ago, and I think it got marked back up, and now it got marked back down again. And since it's marked down and 24S has super fast shipping, I wanted to show it to you in case it is the bag for you, because I absolutely love it. And I'm going to put it right back in its dust bag in the bag and set it back there for a little bit longer. I'm not going to use it or anything today, but I can't wait to. So my kids have no idea what it is. I told my husband about it. Like I said, he told me to buy it, and he's probably going to tell them on Sunday morning, hey boys, this is from your mom, sign a card. And so they don't really watch my videos, so I'm good with that. And I figured we would check out what's in here. So I've given it away already. It's a Marc Jacobs bag, and you might be able to tell from the size what it is. You could probably guess, given all the things I showed you yesterday were all the tote bags. So let's just get into it, and I will show you what it is. I will show you up close. I'll try it on, and then I'm going to put it back in the bag for Sunday. The other reason why I thought I would show this to you today, not only is it in the interest of the fact that it's currently on sale, but I think I'm going to reveal my May bag this weekend. The bag that I have been waiting to show you. I got it a little bit ago, but it is the bag for May. I am allotting myself 3 bags, and one was May, one's going to be like the end of the summer, and one's going to be around Christmas, where I don't have to sell something in order to buy that particular bag. And so I think I'm going to show you my May bag this weekend. So here's my Mother's Day bag. I got a denim tote bag, and I have had a denim tote bag from Marc Jacobs in the past. I had the black one with the patchwork on it, and I liked that bag, but I don't know. There was just something about it that wasn't quite me, and so I didn't end up keeping it in my collection, but I think this one's here to stay. So if you look at it, you can't tell what it's saying just at a glance, but it is saying Marc Jacobs all over it. And the way that it's done, I think it's just so classy because it doesn't scream in your face. Even though it's saying Marc Jacobs on it, it's not super noticeable. So if you look at the back here, there's a big black patch. And that's the only thing I don't really love about the bag. I wish that it was not there, or just like maybe blue instead of black, but the strap matches it, and so I kind of like it for that reason, because it brings blue and black into the design equation, and that coordinates it with a lot of things, because those two colors are in a lot of the things I pair together. If you look inside of the bag, I do have a gorgeous Zumani insert inside already. When I pulled it out to inspect it, whenever it arrived, to make sure everything was okay so I didn't miss the return window, I went ahead and stuck this beautiful insert that Zumani generously gifted to me. And if you look, there are 2 pockets on that side. There are 2 pockets on that side. We still have the cardboard in there. And while the inside of this bag is lined in this material, it does not have any pockets of its own. And so the tote bags that are in leather, they have their own pocket. It's like a zip pocket as well as a slip pocket, but this one doesn't have any pockets. And I imagine the medium size of this does. So both the small, which is this one, and the medium are currently on sale at 24S. And I think the small's $220 and the medium's $206, which is insane. That is such a good deal. I like how the bag is like kind of smooshy. I mean, it has the cardboard in there still, but yet it still smooshes. Now it does have cardboard, I think, even down at the bottom. Let me feel. Now there's no cardboard at the bottom, so it does have some structure to it. Let me take the insert out so we can see how floppy it is. Here is the insert. If you want to pick up one of these inserts from Zumani, if you use the code HBHW20, you can get 20% off. I picked a beautiful shade of blue, which isn't really a very good match, but it's a fun pop of color when you look inside. So if you look inside there, you can see there's 2 pieces of cardboard, and whenever the insert's out, it's still stiff. You can see that. Now, I think the canvas ones that aren't the Jacquard, that are just the plain canvas, they're entry-level totes, I think they smoosh in more than this. So this bag does have structure. In the middle, there's less of it, but I can feel, I'm pretty sure there's some sort of cardboard backing in there on the base. Either that or it's like double layered. I know it has the lining and it has this thick denim. There may be something else in there because it feels pretty firm, especially around the edges here. Now on the leather ones, this little tab right here that tucks in if you like, I think the leather ones are magnetic. This one's not, and I usually just tuck them into the bag, and I don't even use the zipper most of the time. It is a nice feature to have, and I do like how these sides lay flat if you choose not to use the zipper. I kind of feel like with a tote that's large, I want to have a zipper and have it zipped up. But with a tote that's smaller like this, I don't mind having it open. It's nice to be able to just grab my things and go. The other thing I wanted to mention is that this one has a nickel hardware, and that's different than my other 2, which have gold hardware. And so I do like having something different. I don't necessarily feel like it's so much nickel that I have to design my outfit around it, although what I have on I think works quite perfectly. Now this jacket is Risen, that's the brand, Risen, and it's a black denim with nickel hardware, so I think it will coordinate quite nicely. And I have purple pants on, and the reason is because I'm still using my mini Boston bag from Dress Up Your Purse. So the way the strap is fastened onto the bag, I'm gonna just wear it like this, but I've got it here on my right hip. I think that's a really nice length. I like how the bag smooshes in, even with the insert inside, and it's just so easy to get into it and grab what I need. And it is definitely Diet Dr. Pepper worthy. I could put at least a couple of bottles in here, and I have done that with my Red the Tote bag and my Cement the Tote bag quite frequently. If I want to, I can wear the bag like this with the patch in the front. And that is generally how the models show it, I think, on most of the pictures I saw. I don't know what I think about having the patch in front. I mean, it does tie it in with my jacket and the strap. What do you guys think? Do you like it the other direction, or do you like it this direction? So now I have the question, how would I dress this bag up? I think I need to go check and see what I have in terms of chains, and I will be right back. So I just did a little bit of plain dress up in my closet, and I felt like Goldilocks because I had 3 chains that I thought might work for this bag, and I found the one that I think is just right. Now, I still have the question as to whether I would wear it with the black patch in the front or the back, but I do feel like having this chain on it is distracting enough that it kind of works with the black patch. I can flip it around to the other side and show you in a jiffy, and you'll have to tell me which one you prefer. So here it is with the clean front without the black patch. And the only thing I would say that is sort of advantageous about showing off the black patch is the fact that the strap itself is black. So I'm kind of leaning towards doing it the other direction. One thing to consider when you're trying to figure out what chain to use is that you do have to have clips that are pretty small, because the D-rings that the clips go through on either side are very, very petite. Now, if you did have a bigger one and you could only clip one thing through this D-ring, you could hook the strap to the ring or the clip that you put the chain through and then just use that. So like, for example, I could just clip the strap to this if I wanted to have more space on that D-ring. Now, like I mentioned, I felt like Goldilocks when I was selecting this chain, and the other two options, this one I felt like was just a bit too short, but I did try it on the other direction, and now that I see it like that, I kind of like it. So I might, you know, switch things up depending on what I'm wearing and how blingy I want to be, because this one doesn't have the facets in it, so it's not as sparkly as this other one. You can see the facets I'm talking about when I move it around just a bit. The other one I considered, and I really wish this worked, is a chain from one of my Coach Cassie bags. I really wanted this to work because the clips on the Marc Jacobs bag are almost the same as the ones on the Coach Cassie chain. But when I put this one on, I feel like it's just too long and it really gets lost on the bag. So my reference to Goldilocks was that I had 3 chains and one of them fit just right, just like Goldilocks found the bed that fit her just right when she was at the 3 Bears cottage or house or cabin or whatever you want to call it. So you'll have to let me know what you think. How do you think this compares to other denim bags that you have seen this spring? I feel like this gives Louis Vuitton a run for its money. I really like how subtle the print is, even while it is still saying Marc Jacobs. And I love the feel of it. It feels thick and sturdy. The handles feel good to the touch. You don't have to worry about reinforcement with this bag. It doesn't turn into a puddle like a lot of the Louis Vuitton denim pieces were doing when people showed them on YouTube because they had no backing or structure whatsoever. This one has, I think, just enough, and a lot of it is in this part along the edges, how either the denim is sewn together or there's just something in there that thickens it up a bit. It's not going to turn into a sloppy puddle even when the cardboard is gone. So now I have to wrap this back up because this is my Mother's Day gift, but I'm going to leave the chain on. My hubby can tell the boys that he dressed it up a little, or honestly, they probably won't even notice. So I'm going to put this back in the bag, and if you guys like it, I will link down below the links for this one and the medium. And if you do happen to get one, it really does help me if you use those links. I'll also put codes down there, but the codes won't work on this one or the medium because they're on sale. But I'll put them down there in case you see something else that strikes your fancy. If you like this video, please give me a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, what are you waiting for? Do it and ring the notification bell so that you are notified of future exciting content such as this. Also, go find me on Instagram. The name there's the same. It's the @, then the Handbag Housewife, all lowercase. You can DM me there, or you can email me at thehandbaghousewife@gmail.com. If I don't hear from you, I will see you again real soon. Take care and have a fabulous day. Bye.